Good morning. All
Oh,
right.
right.
Jordan and I are just hopping on here this morning to talk about why February is the month that you guys should be joining High Ticket Sales. And there's like a couple different reasons. So, one, everyone's doing their taxes and you're going to be getting a tax return. Okay. And like, let's not blow our tax return money on something not important, you know? Like, why
Right.
not use that money and invest it into something that's going to be an asset and it's going to help put money back into your pocket? And then, like, this month also, when you join, our company is offering extra cash back. So, like, if you come in with a quad, you'll get anywhere between $1,700 cash back to $2,500 cash back, which is insane because normally it's only like $700 max. So, like, if I could rejoin to get the cash back right now, I totally would.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
like,
and like with your tax returns too, like, I used to be in that position where I would get tax returns. I was a single mom, so my tax returns were like out of this world, right?
mhm,
And I would take the money and like pay off bills
mhm.
just to end up right back there, the next year. And so it's like, yeah, invest it in this business that can literally just continue making you money, and you don't have to be stuck in that, you know,
The
grind
same
every
cycle.
year.
Yeah, the same
Yeah.
cycle, that's just it. Is like, you don't have to be where you are today in 30, 60, 90 days from now, a year from now. Like, you can change how you live your life any day, right? And so if taking that tax return money and investing it into a business that is going to put money back into your pocket is gonna help you do that, why wouldn't you? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not talking like, I guess I mean, like, yeah, sure, you're living comfortably right now, right? Like, you can pay your bills and like you got a credit card and like you can go on vacation like once a year or something and you save up for that, whatever. But like, do you want to be able to live a life that you're not stressed about? Right? Like, do you want to be able to maybe go on more than one vacation? Maybe you want to get a new car without having to like pinch every single penny. Maybe you don't want to have to worry about like, okay, well, what if something bad happens and then like we have to use this money that we saved for our trip to buy a new car, buy a new hot water heater, or like whatever. Like, if you're ready to not have to live like that, like, this is an opportunity to get out of it. Yeah, you
Yeah.
invest the money, okay? And we offer 0 down options, okay? 0 down options that we go over with you. Sure, if you wanna put it on your credit card, go ahead. Sure, if you wanna use your cash back from your, tax return, go right ahead, right? But, like, we offer 0 down options. And then with the cash back that you're getting this month, the 1,700 to 2,500, that literally covers your payments for, like, 8 months. So let's say you join this business, right? And you have the one-on-one training, the mentorship, everything that you need to be successful, and all you have to do is apply yourself. And now you have 8 months covered for you to be like, okay, I don't have to like super stress about this. Like, I have time to figure it out, right? Then you make one sale. Well, your first sale, there's 2 different ways you can come in this month also. You can come in on like the lower end, right? And you can start by making $2,565 per sale, or you can come in on the higher end and make like, what is it, $3,420 per sale.
Mhm.
Like, that alone would cover your payments for more than a year. More than a year, okay? But like, you're not gonna just make one sale, right? You're gonna make multiple sales. Our goal for you is to pay off your investment in like the first 90 days. Okay?
Mhm.
Make 4 sales in 90 days. You can do that because we're gonna be helping you do it, you know? And then your investment is paid off, and then the rest of that money is in your pocket. Every sale after that, money in your pocket. Like, think of how different your life would be in a year from now if you only made, let's say you only made 10 sales, okay? So I'm gonna let's just say that you never got a pay increase also, because that's just gonna simplify things. So let's say that you make $2,565 per sale and you make 10 sales. That's $25,650.
For like
What?
doing, for like
For
taking an
literally.
hour here and there out of your day,
Yes.
or out,
Like, most of the women in this business, yeah, run their business in 2 to 3 hours a day. And a sales call takes you about an hour. Okay. And so like, this is if you were to never get a pay increase, right? But here, every time that you get a pay increase, like in your first, 8 sales, your first 8 sales, if you're getting your pay increase, is $32,490 in 8 sales. Like,
That's
what would that
insane.
do for you? Like, that's literally insane. That's like more than a dental hygienist makes in a year. Like, I do a lot of calls with dental hygienists. A lot of them like apply, right? And so many of them only make about $25,000 to $28,000 a year. Isn't that wild?
And they have they had to go to school.
Yes, they had to go to school. Okay. Oh wait, dental assistant. I'm sorry, dental assistant, not dental hygienist. Dental assistant.
But
so
don't they
those are
still have to
the
do,
women
like,
that
a
clean their
course?
teeth before the dentist comes in. Those women, like those are the
Right,
ones that
but they still have to do a course.
Yes. Yeah. And it's a very like high stress job. Okay. So like literally you think about how fast they're working and then they're having to clean their room, get the next patient, clean the room, get the next patient. What if they don't have like a good mouth, right? Like they've got a bunch of stuff going on and like whatever. And then like there is
No
a
thanks.
lot to the job and they're only getting paid $25,000 to $28,000. What?
That is
Of course.
insane.
Of course, these people are looking for other ways to make money, right? So many of them
You
have
can live off of that.
Exactly. How do you live off of that? Right? It's tough. Okay. And then, so most of them have a side gig, right? So they're picking up bar hours. They're doing, like an MLM. They're doing whatever. Okay. Like, because they need to make extra money. And it's, they usually work like 4 days a week. Okay. But like, they're still long days.
Yeah.
Like, I think they're 10-hour days. I'm pretty sure from what it sounds like when I talk to these women, like, it's crazy.
That is crazy.
Mm-hmm. And now think of that. They make 8 sales and they've made more than they make in a year. That's 8 people, right? Your talent, like 8 people. I'm pretty sure you can find 8 people.
And that's not including the passive income. Yeah.
Yeah. And like, that's the beauty of this business, is that through our direct mentorship is how we make passive income. Okay. Because when somebody joins our team, we work with them one-on-one and help them make their first $75,000 in sales. And when we're doing that mentorship is how we're making passive income. Okay. And then once they've made their $75,000 in sales, they are more confident, they are more independent, right? Then I don't make money off of them anymore because they're now independent. That doesn't mean that the mentorship ends. We're still there. They're just asking less questions, requiring less of my like energy or other mentors' energy. Therefore, I don't need to get paid anymore. Okay. And so usually that's about like, I'm trying to think how many, depending on like what you're like, how you're selling, whatever, $75,000 in sales is like about 17 to 20K in commissions, essentially, is what it is. So
yeah,
like that completely pays for your investment plus money back in your pocket. Like, and then you're getting the cash back already, didn't add in the cash back, but like wild.
Mm-hmm. I want to say it's more than that too. As far as like 75,000 in sales, I think is more in commission than
that. Yeah, I guess I haven't done the math on it. But yeah, like eventually in this business, as you get pay increases, you can make up to 50% commissions on the products that you sell.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then as you like keep getting pay increases, and then now the numbers don't really make a whole lot of sense, but like, because you're not in the business, obviously. But once you hit a certain level of pay, then you get monthly bonuses and quarterly bonuses. And it just keeps going.
And once you hit that level of pay, you never drop back down. You will never drop back down.
You never restart at the beginning of a month, beginning of a year. If every single person on your team, that you've brought on decides to never work their business again, doesn't change your pay. If you decide to take a break for 6 months and jump back in, you still make the same amount of money per sale. Like it never changes. Even if you took 10 years off, like it never changes. Okay. And like also something that's really amazing is when you are moving up in pay, okay, and you're getting those monthly and quarterly bonuses, once you hit what we call legacy, okay, that means that any money that you make, those monthly and quarterly bonuses, for the rest of your life, if you die, those are willable and deedable to your children. Willable and deedable to your children.
That'd be so amazing. I wish my parents would have done something like that.
Right? I know. And like, that's part of like why I started this business, was for the opportunities to give my daughter. Because like right when I started this, or kind of like after, maybe it was like this summer, I don't know, they started talking about how they're decreasing the amount of money that you can pull out in student loans depending on what you're going to school for. And also depending on how much money your parents make. And I'm like, I don't want my daughter to not be whatever she wants to be. You know what I'm saying? Like if she wants to be a doctor, but she can't take out enough student loans to do that because I don't make enough money to like pay off the loans, essentially is what they're like saying. Like, I don't want me to be the reason she can't do that, And like, it's only going to get, not to be a Debbie Downer, but like, it's only going to get worse from here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like the economy is all of a sudden going to like be better. Like, no, I want to make the money that I can, or make enough money that I can have her set up for a good future,
Yeah.
Like,
well, and that's the thing is like, I mean, history has just shown us that like inflation is constantly, I mean, it's always going up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, and the pay increases don't match inflation at all. So,
I just did a post the other day on Facebook, actually. And I did like the math, or I asked ChatGPT, I didn't do the math. But essentially, if your parents in the 90s made $80,000 a year, okay, that's equivalent to your parents making $198,000 a year in 2026. Who's doing that? Not normal people. No. Like, no. If you are on my Facebook and you're making $198,000 a year in your household, like, I'd be amazed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is not, it's not the norm in where we live. Okay. And so like, I want us to have the opportunity to do that and surpass that, like the mentors on our team literally have surpassed that. Like, here, I'll pull it up. So, Kat, I think she made, what'd she make? $300,000 in, hold on. I'm gonna pull it up.
I thought it was 300,000.
It very well could be. I'm going to pull it up here because I know that my memory is not super great.
Because I thought that at first it was like something, but then she...
Okay, so this is what I was looking at here. I don't know how good the quality is going to be. So this is Kat, okay? And she has made $400,000 in 1.5 years of being in this business. That's Kat. Okay, she's a mom, she's a wife, she's got 2 toddlers, she's a hairstylist. $400,000 in 1.5 years. Okay, and now this is Haley. Okay, so she was a registered nurse. She was able to retire. She's also a mom. She's got kids. Okay, she has made, I'm reading backwards, $110,000 in 10 months. Okay,
that's crazy.
Then we have Leanne. Okay, Leanne has been here 2.5 years. She is like one of the very first women that joined Jess and Tara. Okay, she's made $540,000 in 2.5 years. What? Okay,
and they were on like food stamps, I think, and her husband was going on disability.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, her husband went on disability right after she joined the business, and she was like, "Okay, like I can't give up now. Like I have to make this work." And boom, she did. She made it work. Like Absolutely crazy. Okay, and then the last one I have here is Amy. And so she's a mom, she's a nurse, she's married, she's made what?
Just see Jessica Duel's comment.
Your guys' backgrounds are the same. Oh my gosh, I've never noticed that before. You're so right. Also, those are not my medals, those are my husband's. I'm not a runner. Those are his.
Yeah, and that's not my bow and arrow, and it's not.
We're just living in our husband's houses, you know?
Yeah.
Midwest. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay, so the last one on here is Amy. So mom, wife, she's also a nurse. So in 17 months, she's made $258,000. Like, this is what this business does for you guys, okay? And like this month, we're setting you up even better, even faster than like when I joined and when Jordan joined, because now we're offering the cash back of $1,700 to $2,500, okay? And like that alone covers you up to like 8 months of your payments. That's 8 months of you to not have to even stress. You can learn to run your business. You can learn to run. You can stack those sales, okay? And not have to worry for 8 months. And even if you only make one sale, heaven forbid, worst case scenario, right? Like worst case scenario, you get injured, you can't run your business, something like that happens, right? One sale covers you for more than a year.
Well, and then think of it this way too, is okay, so if you get a tax return, you can use part of your tax return to pay for it. And then you could use one of the zero down options so that then you are borrowing less. So then that actually makes your monthly payment less, you know, or it could make it less. And so, yeah, with that cash back, you know, it could take care of payments for a year or more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like if you leverage your cash back and your tax return, put it into the business with a zero down option, like honestly, the best way to come in. And like they offered this cash back last month. There's no flipping way that they're going to offer it in March as well. Like, I just know that. Like the women that have been in this business, so I've been here a year, and this is like, we've never had cash back like this. And the women that have been here longer than me say the same thing. They're like, no, this is not gonna continue. You know, like you better take advantage of it right now. Yep. And then like, not only is it an amazing opportunity to make additional stable income for your family, to allow you to do those extra things that like you're currently not able to do, right? Not only does it do that, but it also gets life-changing products into your home. Okay. I have some like video clips from an interview that I did the other day that I'm going to put in here. And so she's a woman on my team, okay? And she lives over on the Iron Range, like Upper Peninsula, Michigan, okay? And she says that in their community, she goes around and she tests the lead levels in children, okay? Because they live on the Iron Range, all of their well waters are very high in lead, okay? And so when she found out about this product, she's like, this is going to change the lives of so many families in my community, because it literally takes those things out of the water. It takes more than just lead, but it takes like all of that stuff out of your water. Okay. Then it also offers the opportunity to change the pH of your water. Okay. To add antioxidants to it. People are all about health, right? They're so about like, oh my gosh, antioxidants and, you know, detoxify your body, whatever. You can do that just by changing the molecular structure of the water. Literally.
Well, and did you know that it actually helps so that you don't get a hangover?
I mean, I suppose, yeah, it helps you detoxify the buildup, because, okay, I'm a nurse, but like I'm not like a scientist, right? But like when you come over, it's because you get a buildup of whatever in your system, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I suppose, yeah, it helps you detoxify that faster because it is because it's so full of antioxidants. Like, once again, I'm not a scientist, don't come for me, but if you Google this, like water with a pH of 9.5 has more antioxidants in it than like so many cups of blueberries or something, or pounds of blueberries. Isn't it like 4 pounds of blueberries or something?
Can you imagine eating 4 pounds of blueberries?
I would be like that girl from
Willy Wonka. Yeah.
We just said the same thing. Yeah, seriously though. And so like, not only is it filtering out all the crap out of your water, like the things you don't even know about, like go to the website EWS. Okay?
EWG.
EWG. I gotta look now because now I'm confused. EW something. Let me look. Anyways, that website, it is a website that you can go to. Yeah, you're right. EWG tap water database. And then you type in your address and it will pull up the contaminants in your water in your local area. So like here, I live in Grand Forks County. Hold on, where is this? No, I don't want to sign up with my email. Get out of there. 58275. Okay, so these are the water results. Where is it? East Grand Forks Regional Water. Okay, so, and none of these chemicals have legal limits of whatever in them, chemical. Chloroform, 2.5 times the recommended guidelines. Potential side effect, cancer. Oh my gosh, there's like a whole bunch of things. I'm just going to show you guys. Is it backwards for you guys? It probably is.
No, it's right.
Okay. So,
I can read it.
Okay, perfect. So 21 times legal amount, side effect, cancer.
Well, and so like, and some of these contaminants, they actually have like, they have legal limits, but legal limits does not mean safe.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. No, so, just like the word natural, like there is no legal definition of the word natural. So anybody can put that word.
Right.
Yeah. So like anyone can put that on their product and it doesn't have to be, you know?
Right. And so organic things, I did not know this, but as long as, so they can still use pesticides and, you know, whatever they use, all their pesticides, all that kind of stuff, their chemicals, as long as it's below a certain level, they can call it organic, but that does not mean that it's like no chemicals.
Exactly. And like, that's the other thing. So like everybody knows that you can't wash germs off of your hands without soap, right? Everybody knows that. Okay. Especially if you work in healthcare, like you freaking soap up and you scrub to your elbows and you like whatever. And that's still like, there still could be germs on you. Okay. So like, you're telling me that taking my grapes, my blueberries, my strawberries, and rinsing them underwater real quick and handing them to my daughter, that's gotten anything off of them besides dirt? No. That's why like E. coli spreads so fast. Like, oh, there's an E. coli outbreak in broccoli or lettuce or whatever. It's because rinsing it in water does not actually get the bacteria off of it. Also, it sure as heck ain't getting those pesticides off of it because they make those water resistant so that they don't wash off in the rain out in the field. Okay. And do we really think that like that's good to put in our bodies? No. But another cool thing about this product is literally just changing the pH of the water, like making it more acidic, okay, gets rid of the germs. So like washing my vegetables in pH of 2.5, okay, that's going to kill the germs, right? Then you soak it in 11.5 for a couple minutes, okay? That breaks down the pesticides, like the stuff that keeps the pesticides on your fruits and vegetables. And then you rinse them, okay? Like, that is how you clean your fruit. And it's basically like, if you think about it, how people soak their fruit in like vinegar water, essentially the same thing, right? Because like it's using an acid to kill the bacteria that's on the fruit, right? Yeah, but that's not breaking down the pesticide because you need a higher pH. You need a more alkaline pH to break down the pesticides, okay? And like that is what this product does, is it changes the pH of the water as well as filtering it. Like, so, yeah.
Well, and it's like people have like house filters and reverse osmosis.
Is it the RO, reverse osmosis? Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that people think that like that is better and can like clean off, but it doesn't.
Right. So it's getting the stuff out of your water. Yes. It's getting the chloroform out and like whatever. Okay. But it doesn't, like, you don't have the option to change the pH of the water then. Like this machine, like this water machine ionizer, changing the pH of the water without chemicals is like what is breaking down the pesticides. It's what is killing the germs. Like less harsh chemicals in your house, right? Because pH of 2.5 in a spray bottle, like that's a disinfectant. Okay. Like literally. And then like just having the reassurance that my daughter's drinking like clean water makes me really happy also, you know, like drinking it out of the faucet. She actually the other day, she's like, she knows which button to push or like whichever is for like her water to drink, and it's so cute.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is cute.
Yeah.
No, my kids love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And like part of it, this all started because I was talking about how I did a live with a girl or a woman the other day, and how her community has all this lead in the water, and how she's like, no, like my community needs this to remove the lead from the water in these or like for these families and stuff. And then so she herself has I think she has rheumatoid arthritis and something else, like a chronic illness, chronic inflammation in her body. Okay. And she also for quite a while has been on thyroid medication. Okay. So she started drinking this water. Okay. I think she said she drinks a pH of 9.0. And then she also said that she has been taking turmeric supplements, which turmeric is really good for decreasing the inflammation in your body. And it's a really good antioxidant as well. And so those two combinations together, just for like, I think she's only been in here a couple months. Like I want to say less than 90 days. She's been drinking the water, plus taking the turmeric. And she said that she is no longer on her thyroid medication. She said that she had just had a checkup, like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something. And her thyroid numbers were good. Did not need to be on thyroid medication anymore.
Well, I'm excited to go check my cholesterol here.
Yes.
Because a year ago, my cholesterol was high, and it's been almost a year. You know, and I've been drinking this water, and it's been known to reduce. So I'm going to see it for myself.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah.
Because I was never a big water drinker.
Mm-hmm.
But
like when you know that what you're drinking is literally it's detoxifying you. It really is. Like it has like so many antioxidants in it, like we said, like more than 4 pounds of blueberries or something crazy like that, right? And like it's doing it without chemicals. It's doing it without taking more pills in your day or like whatever. Like you see all these supplements, right? All these supplements people are taking, they're taking a handful of pill supplements in the day. They're like, okay, you have to take up to 4 of this one for whatever. They're putting all the powders in their drinks and drinking it, right? You're trusting that those are safe for you to take because they're not regulated by the FDA. Plus, let's be honest, the FDA, that's a whole nother that's a whole nother subject right now. But like, so it's not regulated by anything. They don't have to tell you what's in there. Okay. But you're just trusting that is going to work for you. Okay. You're just trusting that it's going to detoxify you. It's going to reduce your inflammation. It's going to all these things. Whereas like this is a product that is actually proven to do that. It has so many certifications. I should actually pull them up here. So many certifications. And, is in, I don't even remember. It's like in like 200 some hospitals in Japan and like a bunch of things like that too. So like it's way more trustworthy, I think. Okay.
Well, and even like with the FDA, you know, even if it is approved by the FDA, like that doesn't mean that it's safe either, because again, the FDA is approving it just based on, you know, I mean, like they can say, like I was just looking at my drinking water, and do you know that there's a crap ton of arsenic? And I do know because we had to have our well drilled, and they had to take a sample before we could like drink our water. And arsenic was the biggest one that they were testing for, and they didn't find it in there. But it's just that I guess it is like a huge thing around here.
It really is. So I actually just did a call with somebody the other day. Maybe it's been 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that. So she lives in a small rural community in northern Minnesota, and her mother-in-law was diagnosed with like this weird brain tumor, right? Well, that specific type of tumor is related to high arsenic levels. They had their water tested. Yes, extremely like dangerously high levels of arsenic. Okay. Then all the people that live in that same area, like I can't remember if it's like if they all had their own wells drilled or if it was like one well, like here in North Dakota, there's like one well and then it's piped to like multiple people, you know? So I don't know which version of that, but all of those people, their water tested high and all of them had some sort of weird cancer or tumors, all related to high arsenic levels.
That is so crazy.
And the craziest thing to me is that those people are still living there. They're still living there. They're just not drinking the water because now they're buying it from the store or whatever, you know, have one of those little coolers in the corner of their room, you know, put the water in. But like, you're still bathing in it. You're still washing your food in it. You're still cooking with it, you know?
Right.
Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, just because you're not drinking it, I mean, your skin absorbs. I mean, your skin is like what, 70% water, or maybe I don't even know. Maybe it's more than that. I'm a nurse, I should know, but as a nurse, there's too many things to know.
Right? Okay, I don't know why I can't find this stupid thing. Oh, here we go. The certifications is what I was looking. Okay, so Direct Sales Association, okay, it says FDA registration, certified FDA food, whatever, accredited BBB rating is an A+, registration, certified, what is this, trademark, Change Your Water, Change Your Life, they're certified for that. They've got copyright. They got a water safety thing. They've got all sorts of stuff. Like, they've got these ones. Because I had somebody the other day tell me that they didn't have, I think it's this Best Bureau, whatever, or this accredited business.
The Better
thing.
Business Bureau.
Yeah, they were trying to tell me that, like, they didn't have one. And I was like, I'm pretty sure they do. And I was able to, like, pull it up on here. Like these ones. Yeah.
Did you find that on the actual site?
So I found that in our boards link. It took me a hot minute to find it because I couldn't remember, but I think it's underneath info, and then underneath the doctor category. But yeah, got on kind of a little tangent there, as we always do. But before we wrap it up, I'm just going to bring us full circle here. So cash back this month, $1,700 to $2,500 cash back just for starting your business. Just for starting your business. Like, this is not going to continue into March. I can almost guarantee it. I would probably like keel over if it did, like, honestly. So like, this is your month to come in. Leverage the cash back, leverage your tax return, and leverage our zero down options and get into this business so ahead of the game. Literally. Like, the people that I've done calls with that didn't join like 3 months ago when I did a call, like, I've literally done calls with them now because they're like, oh wait, like, this is a really good like opportunity. Like, we should do a call again. Like, we should talk about this again, you know?
Right.
And like, think about where you would be 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, if you started today. And even if you only made, let's say, one sale a month, right? For an entire year. Like, that's insane, because in your first 8 sales, you're going to be making roughly $32,000.
Yep.
Like, mind blown. So yeah, definitely reach out to one of us. We're going to ask you a couple questions. We're going to get you over to the masterclass, and we're going to get you signed up for a call to hop on with us so we can talk face to face and answer your questions and help you walk through like a plan, how you can get this business to work in your life, how you can get these life-changing products into your home, and how you can leverage our zero down options. So don't hesitate, reach out, and yeah, you guys have a good rest of your day.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.